Happy Hump Day. A little bit of a surprise live stream. Specifically live stringing. I had 2 clients drop off a total of 3 rackets. So it's like, you know what, why not? I think tomorrow I might take a break from live stringing. Someone wants to take me golfing, or at least a driving range, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully everybody's having a good hump day. Mine was alright. I forgot to type this in. Good evening, Luke. I mean, it's definitely evening, but it's not like super late. But I've got 3 rackets of string, including this one. So it might take us until like 10:30, 10:45. Luke, did you play some tennis today? How rude of me not to ask. Did you play some tennis? Surprise, surprise. Yeah, prep. I haven't prepped at all. I still got a little bit over 2 weeks. Opelka did not. Opelka did not lose, did he really? Let me pull this first one. I'll see if Opelka lost. Opelka, I thought, beat Murray. Luke, are you from Minnesota? Well, then again, Lifetime is nationwide, I think, in the U.S. Opelka did not lose. Isner, yeah. Opelka did not lose, you fat liar. See? You're lying. Lying. Fake. Fake news. Yeah, so I don't know what you're talking about. My boy Opelka won. Oh, Isner. You had to ban 2 horny bots at the end of the stream. Wisconsin originally. Oh, Rochester Hills. Yeah. So, yeah. So, there's a few lifetimes over there. What's up, Brian? I haven't seen you've been on in a while. Yeah. A lot of Lifetime Fitness in Minnesota. Poverty or chef? It's good. You don't see too many people playing the Blade team. He's a junior, so to be honest, like I would rather have, based on what I've seen, I'd rather have like a middle schooler or early high schooler play with a Blade team rather than like a Babylon. It's standard length of 27 inches, Ming Deity, but it's definitely a little bit on the lighter side. Curious has a non-trivial chance of making semis. Yeah, I agree. I'm glad I got him. Mark Sanset, JNR Gaming says, put my VCore 95 at 54, 53. I'm struggling with the depth. Yeah, I would lower the tension of that, especially if it's a poly there, JNR Gaming, to maybe even 48, 50, or whatever. Brian Schofield, I thought he'd stop in yearly streams to make sure he's not doing anything illegal. Brian, hoping you like the new setup. Poly Tour Fire is dope, man. Love me some Poly Tour Fire. Whoopsies. Oh man, okay. Sweeta, I think obvious needs to be stated, but it's mad respectful in the handicap that Mark just plays Dill, plays, or any of these ET matches with shoes and rackets currently testing. Props. Yeah, the one with Sweeta, thank you for pointing that out. So yeah, the first time I've ever used the Angel K7 Red was that match. I'd never, I obviously strung it that day on that vlog of tennis rivalries, but I've never ever hit with the K7 Red until that match. As for the Nike GP Turbos, I played with it for about 10 hours before that match. I felt comfortable in it. I'll do a review. I'll do a YouTube short review of that in the near future. Got a 12-pack Adidas bag brand new for $60. 2019 bag at local sports. Yeah, $60 for a 12 rack. Yeah, Dylan paid. That's a good one. I haven't seen you in a while. Good, you're back. Karen, where's your fam? They're in Illinois. If I was Mark, I would hook Dill every single point. There's like at least 3 cameras on, possibly. Yeah, there's at least 3 cameras on me and 3 commentators. Look at me. I'm the captain now. And then sit in his face. I have made a lot of ass-eating jokes with Dill, playfully, and me and him have a good time, let's say. You put me onto the 40-hour ISO-speed reel. I've been using the recently 17L gauge. Isn't that called the ISO-speed spin? Akiyangi? I think they have different names for the different gauges, even though it's the same string. Sweeta, I would slice and keep ball low and pick my shots and attack on a short ball. Don't give him pace. He doesn't generate his own pace while he rebounds and reflects back well. True. You'll see in part 2. It premieres at 9 o'clock a.m. tomorrow, Central Time. Man, today was hella long day. Woke up at 6:30 a.m. to finish stringing. Misweave crosses 3 times. Such a noob. Hey. Karen, you have to keep in mind, my very first string job, yes, I was in 8th grade. Took me 4 hours. Oh, man. Water's good. Water's good. You want Dill's pickle? I don't get it, Zach. Sock versus Cressy tomorrow should be interesting. Cressy will win in, I believe, 4 sets. That's what my bet's on. My kids want to take me to rename my Wi-Fi network. These nuts. You are raising them well. Brian, I beat Kevin today 0-1. he was a little bit salty. ISO speed baseline spin. Yeah. Glad I got you to save some money. Let me know how that goes on the RF97. VCore Pro 100 just sounds like a good forgiving stick. Might need some lead. I haven't tried the 100. The 98 was fine. Just felt not disconnected. That wouldn't be the right word. Disconnected would be the Head Extreme Tour. The VCore Pro 98. Sorry. The VCore, not the Pro. The VCore 98 felt way too muted for me. It was a good stick otherwise. Fast, really good spin, decent power, good control in all parts of the court. Really good. Holy cow, good kick. But I didn't like how it disconnected it felt. I haven't tried laser fiber. It's been on my list. I've just been busy. I would put up a fight better than Kevin. All right, Zach. Kevin might just appear in this chat. He might appear. I don't know yet. I don't want this smoke. The best 100 is M-Speed MP 2022. JNR game, have you tried the Pro? I tried the Pro for like 5 minutes. I actually enjoyed it. It's muted enough, but not too muted. I just didn't like how it's 100. Didn't you give me a set of laser fiber? Yes, Brian, you gave me laser fiber tour. What's up, Jonathan P? Damn, Mark, is that the 27th racket I've strung this week? Yeah, I think it's like number 24. I'm 100% convinced that if I played Mark, if Zach plays Mark, I would raise my level exponentially out of nowhere and it would be the greatest YouTuber match of all time. Let me know when you're in Wisconsin, Zach. Yeah, Polytour Pro is fantastic. I have a secret for you guys. I should be releasing... It's not really even a secret, but I just want it in a format on YouTube for everybody to know by Thursday. By Friday or Saturday morning. Amazing string job, Daddy. You're welcome, son. Agree about VCore 98. Felt like my arm was numb. Yeah, it was too muted. That's the best way I could put it. Almost too comfortable. Like, I want to feel some discomfort on mishits, if you know what I mean. It's just a little bit too muted. It's a great stick, just way too muted for my taste. Mark, where can I send you a set of Technofiber Black Code? Send me an email, Jonathan. I'll give you my address. One down, 2 to go. Airport McDonald's, horrible. Oh, it's fantastic. It's how you live, Karen. It's how you live. Oh, Opelka did lose. I apologize. Opelka lost to Van Rietenhoven. It was John Isner, yeah. That beat Oh, Isner Sinner. That's going to be a good one. That's going to be a good one. I get those serve bots confused all the time. RP serve bot. A McChicken. Dude, McChicken is like perfect. Cisner. Send me an email. It's on my about page on my YouTube channel. My email's there. Later, Karen. All right. I mean, later, Brian. What's up, Javi? Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. Hopefully everything's good. Hopefully everything is Gucci Prada. Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer. Hey, Google, stop, please. For some reason, Google awakened to okay, boomer. Should I be scared? You know what they say, kid. If the going gets rough, use protection. Wrap your tool. You're crazy. I've not hit with any of the V-Core Pros yet, JNR Gaming. I want to, though. I haven't yet. Damn, look at those paint chips. Yeah, he's put work into this. He's put work into this. I'd cousin subs, Karen. Half portion with a bowl of mac and cheese. Sorry, cup of mac and cheese. My mic isn't off. You're off. So is Mark taking a shot on every main he tensions or what? Yeah, I would be dead. Wow, that's much better than my Clippermate. Clippermate, Stringer? Matt Lubke. Who the hell is Matt Lubke, E. Anderson? Well, welcome to the stream, dude. I don't know who Matt Lubke is. Does he owe me money? Do I owe him money? Tencom. What's up, Tencom? Yeah, it's wobbly, not because of the bass, but because of the mount that the stringer is on. Actually, I think the bass is wobbly. It doesn't affect the tension. Also, I'm just that strong. Beckett. Beckett. Ooh, what's up? Is Beckett here? No, it's Bickett, not Beckett. Where's Bickett at? I haven't tried the Clash 98. I might demo it. Clash with Hyper G. Wow, feels like a boomer who wants to live their college days. Yo, where's Bickett at? It's not Beckett, it's Bickett. Tennis ASMR guy. Bickett wouldn't stand a chance. Sorry, Bickett, I love you, but you have no chance. You here for the misweaves? I don't misweave, Tencom. Who's gonna win, Wemby? I'm really hoping it's Kyrgios. Like, I'm hoping it's Kyrgios or Isner or Tiafoe. I want an American to win or an Australian. I don't think it's gonna happen. I think it's gonna be Joker. I don't think it's gonna be. I want anybody but Djokovic to win because I'm not a fan of Djokovic. Like, still the highest probability is Nadal, right? Maxime Cressy, I'm surprised he lost to Felix Auger-Aliassime because Felix Auger-Aliassim's best surface, in my opinion, is grass. Hopefully Maxime goes big. My bad, it's the 100 tour, not just the 100. Let's see. Timmy V for the title. Van Rietenhoven? I hope so. Miss Weave King this morning. Matt Cardle, Babolat Strike versus Wilson Blade versus... I haven't played with a Technofiber T40, so I can't vouch for it, but I would do the Wilson Blade 16 by 19 over the Babolat Pure Strike, the most recent generations of both. Have I ever broken a racket by stringing? Yeah, I started stringing a racket on the first, I think it was like the third main pull. It cracked, so it was internally cracked beforehand. I checked the racket enough, but it wasn't thorough enough apparently, so it was already internally cracked. Next racket I'm testing, I have 2 on-gel frames I am writing down tonight. And then the Diadem Elevate Tour is next, I believe. I have to agree, Karen loved the Pure Arrow, but was grossly disappointed with the Strike. Would love so much if Kyrgios would win, yes, so would I. Well, we got finger tape. Yeah, you gotta use protection. Nicholas V, have you ever? Yeah, I already answered that. Sorry. Yeah. FAA got crest. Dylan, who do you think's gonna win? Joker? Nicholas Donacia, welcome, dude. Regular here. I do like Novak, but sad Kakanakis loss. Oh, the cock got blocked. Always rooting for the cock. Always. Who's your favorite American to watch play right now? Either Tiafo or Cressy. Love me some Cressy. Kakanas had so many unforced errors. Yeah, he's error prone. Can you share deets on the finger tape? I'm shopping. Just regular athletic tape, dude. On the index fingers. Does the big red contraption there do? Zach, I did a video on the string weaver. Pushes strings up and down. Yep, Karen. Do you think you can string a racket in 10 minutes? No. My record for a racket, I did this like almost way over a year ago. I think like 14 minutes or something like that. Pretty happy with that. Spreads the main, so crosses. Yep. Stringway, string weaver, so good. Get it. I haven't seen you live string in a long time. Sup, Soy? Hopefully everything's good in Florida. Good evening. Pretty cool. I've never seen one before. Yeah, it's pretty good. What's good, Soy Boy? Yep, what is good? Tommy Paul is your favorite right now, but I think yeah, Fritz is a good one too. Fritz has had a really good year so far. Oh, my back is itching. Ever had an itchy back and you just scratch it against the wall like a bear? That's what I just did. Hot like a sauna here in Tampa. Sorry, dude. Thoughts on Rajiv Ram? File doubles? Yeah, he's only a doubles player, not a singles player. Has to play early in the morning at 7:30. At least it's gonna be nice and cool. Fritz's girl is fire. I'm assuming after the divorce. Also did not realize he's divorced. Yep, has a kid with some tennis chick. She's pretty fire too, his ex. Yeah, it's weird. He's like 22, 23 and divorced with a kid, right? Mark, Matt Cardle asking if I'm Filipino. Yeah, Filipino. Pinay ako ikaw? Thoughts on golf, soccer? Mixed doubles should not be in Grand Slams. Not gonna lie. I swear Karen and Tag have nothing to do with gawk at women. Fair. Tencom, Fritz and his team are being followed by Netflix for the show. Oh, really? There's gonna be a documentary on Fritz? I'm gonna watch that. I like Fritz, he's a hometown guy. Oh, Ming Dady, you're from Cali, nice. For some reason, Fritz's game doesn't seem that appealing to me. It's weird because he's an American with a big serve, but his weapon is actually his backhand. His forehand is not as big as like a Tiafo, Isner, Cressy, Opelka, which is pretty weird. I like it. Like String Machine, how long will it take to learn how to string? JNR Gaming, I mean, just watch tutorials. I mean, mine. I mean, it's just how much time are you willing to put in the beginning for it? Good job buying a machine. That's the hard part, but you got to be able to do it and do it well. Do you ever follow up with a medical professional about those chest pains? I'm scheduling. I honestly think it actually might be my liver. Not gonna lie, but I'm not having like symptoms of like jaundice, which is yellowing the eyes, which is why I was kind of checking my eyes. There's no abdominal swelling. I'm not vomiting. I don't have nausea. I don't feel weakness. I don't feel fatigue. It's just my the right side lower chest. It's not even the upper abdomen. It's like the lower part of my chest was kind of like pain. It actually felt like I'm gonna get it checked just in case. But honestly, it felt like acid reflux on the slight right side of So this is my right. Can't believe I'm doing this. So this is my right side, this is my left side. It honestly feels like it's like a small, not pinch, but like soreness here, like tightening. It's not pain, it's more like discomfort, if you know what I mean. I mean, it could be the liver after the copious amounts of alcohol, and I probably will end up going to AA if I've been sober for, I've had 4 drinks over the past 14 days, which is a miracle. And not to get too personal, but I was putting in about 30 to 40 drinks inside of my body every single week because I do have, let's say, issues. I'm willing to admit it, but I'm not going to get too much detail about this. So I've been abusing alcohol. I'm actually glad I could get this off my chest. It's almost therapeutic. It's fine. I've been abusing alcohol really badly for the past, on and off for the past decade. Because of several issues. I don't think alcoholism runs in my family. I'll have to ask my mom and dad. But yeah, that's why I don't drink on stream anymore. Again, I've had 4 or 5 drinks over the past 10 to 14 days. And I intend to keep it that way, but I will see a doctor. So don't worry. I don't think it's COVID because it's I don't think it's that because that would be my only symptom, and it would be on both on the left and right side. Yeah, Giron's legs are like to die for. Holy cow. He's got legs and a half. He's got legs. It's just he was up against, I think, Lorenzo Musetti in Indian Wells in the second set. I think he was up like 5-2 or 5-3, and then Musetti came back. I don't know what happened because I just sat down and then the match was done. I'm like, oh crap, because I want to get some footage for Indian Wells. But that's why I got some Musetti footage. But I didn't know exactly what happened to Giron. But I am cheering for Giron because not only is he an American tennis player, but he's a collegiate American tennis player, so it's nice. He had the same problem, just went to the hospital. They did a full scan to discard diseases. It's a small muscle. That's what I'm hoping it is. It honestly feels like it's almost like on the rib but on top. And I have been getting massages lately. That could be a thing too. And I've also been lifting a lot lately. Yeah, nice to hear that I'm making some progress. Yeah, I mean, obviously, if I am to that point of, you know, AA, which I'm more than willing to admit to go to if I don't straighten myself out. Yeah, I mean, it's progress, right? Yeah, I'm going to the doctor. I'm scheduling my doctor after the stream. Don't worry. It's like not life threatening. It's just I've been feeling that pain a little bit, or the past like 3 days, I think. But it's nothing like bad. It just comes and goes, but it's nothing super bad. Yeah. It doesn't look like Marcus Giron hits a big ball, but he hits a big ball. I'll tell you that in person. Oh, Stevie Johnson's in it? Who's Stevie Johnson playing? What's up, Alex? Cookie crisp. Diabetes, Karen. Good night, Karen. See you, Tencom. You should lift the trophy. Never played on grass. You'd be the greatest grass quarter of all time. Dude, I thought I would like grass. I hate grass court tennis so much. Five nines. Zach, I thought you were taller than 5'9", not gonna lie. Based on the videos. I thought you were at least like 5'11". Let's see. Rec level grass core play, just constant drop shotting though. Yeah. Do you remember me? Tennis Dodge. Do I? Tennis Dodge? You don't look that familiar. Club that hosted the first Davis Cup is near me, and I played a guy that was a member through UTR. The grass wasn't ready yet, so we played on clay, but I had to wear all white and super exclusive. I hate all white so much. Thoughts on Chapo and going back to his V-Core 95. Was he testing the E-Zone 98? It is what it is. Yeah, wasn't Nadal testing like a head racket like 2 or 3 years ago? Because his sponsorship with Babolat was up for re-signing, and he re-signed with Babolat. Nadal switching ahead would be so unbelievably whack. Yeah, I agree. I'm the guy you said that you respect me. What? Tennis Dodge? Oh my god, can you imagine if Babolat lost? Yeah, Babolat would be screwed. Have you tried the Regna? Does it live to the hype? I haven't tried the Regna yet. Matt Cardle. Wow, that would have been Pog for head. Yeah, absolutely. I think he would have sponsored the Extreme version. Or they actually, you know what? Head might have attempted, even though they already have too many lines, with someone like Nadal, I think they would have made a custom line for him. He would still use the same thing or something heavily customized. But yeah, they would have made something very special for Nadal for marketing purposes. Still wondering who Tennis Dodge is. Kind of curious. One must. Head Extreme sales up 420%. Nice. My dad doesn't know how to turn on a computer. He does, but it's hard for him. It's not my dad. Gutter Snipe, just watch your video on confidential strings. Those are non-blooded. What does that mean? Non-blooded? What do you mean? Oh, blonded, Mark. Blonded. I hold the same opinion. Yeah. Hi, Mark. How do you feel about the 360 Radical Pro? It was okay. Slightly unstable. Really fast through the air. Really good spin potential. Pretty good at the net. I wish it had more plow through, and this is all in stock form. I wish it had more plow through, a little bit more stability. And it actually gave me wrist problems about 4 or 5 months in. So I'm making a video of how to learn from your tennis footage, especially on bad days, since I had a match where I got whooped recently, but a lot of mistakes to learn from. Good idea. Yeah, absolutely. I personally think watching a video of you when you're having a bad day on the tennis court, whether it's a match or some sort of hitting session, is more important than when you're watching it when you're having a good day. Ever had a computer turn on by itself? I mean, like my Google Home Assistant has turned on by itself on accident, but it's because it misinterpreted what I was saying as a specific phrase or keywords. Sorry, kids. I'm getting rid of the condoms. Too much of a bother. Oh, desktop or laptop? No, that's never happened. Computers never turn on by themselves. It's impossible, right? They need some sort of switch or activation or electrical source to be able to turn on. They don't turn on willy-nilly. It's impossible. Isner versus Murray was a classic. Did I manage to catch a glimpse? No, but I actually did. I don't think it's recorded, but I did call out Isner winning in 4 sets. Ian's twin? Ian doesn't have a twin. Thomas Rice, good, man. How about you? Just living the life. What's the advice, Thomas Price? How do you hit a backhand without having someone feed you tennis balls? A wall, but nothing will. A wall, a ball machine, but I would say just have a steady hitting partner, or hitting partners more specifically. Best ball machine for less than 1K, dude. I have no idea, Matt Cardle. I haven't touched ball machines ever. I tried Slinger Bag. I hated it. Too much topspin. You can tone it down, Matt Cardle. Now I'm on the PC, the cell phone. It's impossible to write sentences when you have 3 languages. Hey, man. Good for you for being a polyglot. Besides tennis, what sports do I like? I'll watch NBA or NFL every now and then. Baseball sometimes, MLB sometimes. I like esports a lot. Back in the day, Overwatch, League, even some World of Warcraft, world first for PvE raids. I don't watch soccer, unfortunately, Thomas Price. I have the DR98. You could use one if you're still looking for one. M Birchmeyer 20. That'd be awesome. Can you send me an email? My email is in the about page of my YouTube channel. That'd be freaking awesome. Grandmaster in Aim Labs here, Mark. Grinding never stops. You're Aim Labs? Nice, Nicholas Stanicia. Or Stanicia. My highest ever UTR was 11. But that was before the number crunch. It was inflated back then, but it used to be 11. This setup serving some Christmas realness at the moment. Thank you. You said have a hitting partner or hit against the wall to work on the backhand. Yeah. I mean, you could buy a ball machine. You could, have a coach feed you all day, but nothing's ever going to replace the realness and the tension of hitting a backhand when you want it, where you want it, when there's something on the line, like a real tennis match. So my opinion, play as many matches as possible after you've worked on your technique by drilling with another human being. I think Radical Pro is a good racket to switch to from Prestige MP. If you'll need more power but want to sacrifice too much control. Eric Fan, stick with the Prestige line, but try an open string pattern. Don't go to the Radical right away. What did? I've never tried the Wilson T2000. I want to get my hands on these stock rackets, but I just haven't had time. Can you check the chat I sent a couple of minutes ago? I think you skipped over IU? Dodge? What? Not seeing that. Oh, through my tennis career up until now, I haven't tried any elbow pain. When I recently playing with 4+ hours a day, all of a sudden I've experienced elbow pain. Is that bad? 4 hours a day on a regular basis is a little bit too much. All right, Zach. Yep. See you, son. Keep it real. Would you read a novel about tennis players if someone wrote a novel about tennis players? Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm reading the Essential Tennis book right now. That's not about tennis players specifically. That's about Ian's journey and Ian's philosophies about tennis and, you know, the sport of tennis. But yeah, I absolutely would. How would I customize the new V Core 95? Maybe a little bit of lead at the tip of the hoop. Maybe. Not much, though. The biggest thing I didn't like about the V Core 95 is the lack of spin on specifically kick serves, second serves, and the lack of spin potential on the forehand from the baseline. What is the best way to find 5-0 players to play with? You're between a 4-5 and a 5 and want to play a level up. Good. I mean, that's the first step, Eric fan, right? Go to UTR, man. Go to the UTR website. Let's see. Would you read it? Because I'm looking for ideas about a novel to write. What is the best? Let's see. If a futures or challenger level player wrote a book about grinding to the top end, what he has to go through with it to get there, I would read it. Yeah, I would absolutely read it. Yeah. Who's Stick? A friend of mine. He's in the UTR League. UTR Leagues or tournaments, I think you could search based on zip code Eric fan. And if you're a male, look between a 7.5 and a 10 UTR for 4.5 to 5.0. I think you could find players based on zip code. Do you think tennis is dying? No, I think it's actually on the rise. Who's Racket friend of mine? If you were writing a work of fiction about a tennis such as a novel, what would character be like? Definitely like Prince of Tennis. Yeah, that's a big issue with the Futures tournament, Nicholas Stanisia. I played Futures tournaments and have been on that level. You've seen tons of players that are more skilled than me. They just don't have enough money to travel. Yeah, that's a big issue with tennis. It's not grassroots worldwide, at least here in South America. It's the same here. We don't get enough tournaments to get ranked. Europe might be slightly different, but Midwest America, there's definitely a paywall. I think the only exception to that rule might have been Francis Tiafoe. I think his family's either from Cambodia or the Congo. Starts with a C in Africa. And I think the father worked like as a janitor at a tennis club. And Francis Tiafoe just got free lessons because of his dad. So they grew up, I'm assuming, a lower middle class, if not lower class family. And now he's a worldwide, not sensation, but he's a world class player. So good. That's why I'm a big fan of Tiafoe, on top of his demeanor and game style. Prince of Tennis. Yeah, I gotta start watching that. Interview done by Tennis Warehouse. Chris Eubanks said he could string a racket in 15 minutes. I believe that. As Chris Eubanks has probably needed to string his own rackets for quite a bit, if he still does as well. I could see 15 minutes. I'm sure he uses an open string pattern, easy to string racket. M Birchmeyer 20 couldn't find my Gmail, but it's in. Okay. Are you talking about my toxic tennis memes or my personal one? Francis Tiafoe's dad works in construction for JTCC in College Park, Maryland. Gave him a free place to stay and free training. Sorry, yeah, that's awesome. That's how tennis should be, like grassroots. The best and worst racket I've ever used. Same question about strings. Nicholas, that's a tough one, man. I should make a video on that. I can't think of that on the top of my head. What string and racket do I use now? I haven't settled on a racket yet, officially at least. I'm still playing around, but I'm stringing with the Black Knight 16 gauge at around 50 pounds, depending on the racket. JTCC is a nice place. They have way better indoor clay courts than my place. Sweet. Yeah, you're right. Nice story about Tiafoe. 10 years ago, I played a 800 ATP ranked player during a future tournament. Level was insane. Had no money to travel, so he had to quit. That's sad. Cookies. Why is Karen still here? Aren't you going to bed after Cookie Crisp? I mean, the club I play in at winter. Okay. Eric Fan. Thanks, man. Thanks for subbing. More to come, I hope, man. Hopefully I can entertain and inform you. That's what I'm here for. In the U's, do you have futures tournaments if the players have to travel in Middle East Asia to get one AT point? In the US, do you have futures tournaments? Yeah. No, we have a lot of, we have a decent amount of future tournaments, but from what I heard from the grapevines, the best way to get futures tournament points is actually Mexico and parts of Middle and South America. That's what I heard. Eric Fan, interesting question. How much better, what UTR rating do you think you could achieve if you significantly improve my fitness? For singles, I think now I could reach a 10.5 or 11 UTR, if not even higher. Are you a fan of Brandon Nakashima? Yes. Is he still in Wimbledon? I didn't look him up yet. Love me some American players. Doesn't Nakashima have a younger brother? Mark, forums are still imba. Please display. It's getting better. Right? Oh, sorry, left. Oh, it's hard with this angle. There we go. That's better. Okay, it looks imba as hell on this one. It's imba. This one's for Tinder. This one's for LinkedIn. I heard most of the rising junior US players are choosing college instead of trying to go toward 18. I think that's a very smart idea because it's more safe. They get 22 years. They get out at 22 years old with a degree, good, and maybe a chance to go pro. Yeah, you're not making a comfortable, unless you're like Camila Giorgi, unless you're in the top like 100, you're not going to be making a good lifestyle. Let's say you are in the top 100. We never break into the top 30, right? You only have 15 maybe years, good years of being in the top 100, 150. Get a college degree, man. Get something like computer science or finance. Eric Fan, thanks for the motivation. I think you and I are similar in terms of level, player build, and playstyle. Dude, we should play each other, depending where you are. I'm currently actively trying to improve my UTR, so your advice means a lot to me. Yeah, use the UTR as a resource for a website. Mark, in your area, do you have many leagues or tournaments for your level? Nope, there are no leagues, but there are flex leagues that I'm doing in the Milwaukee area, and there are no tournaments. No tournaments. Have I been to South Carolina? I've been to Hilton Head in college. That's it. Would I be interested in coming to South Carolina? Hell yeah, if logistics work out. Tennis is pretty damn near big in the DC area. That is true, I heard. Dill Plays is in Virginia or Maryland. I forget one of those. And apparently, Atlanta is the tennis capital of the U.S. I didn't know that, but tennis is there like all year round. Did Ira stop playing tennis? No. Ira is still doing the state league that I did last year at 4-5. He didn't stop playing tennis. Did you think after my beatdown on him, he would stop playing competitive tennis? Be honest. Do you think so? Virginia. Yeah, I think Richmond, Virginia. You're right. You're right. Assyrian 17. Atlanta is the tennis capital of the South. What about the North? Thomas Price. What's up, Tadashi? How you doing, dude? I haven't seen you in the live stream. Welcome. Welcome. How many tournaments do I play on average? Maybe 4 times a year, to be honest. There's not that many in around my area. So, oh, New York. How are the public courts in New York though? Like Metro New York City area. Seems like a nightmare just thinking about it. Clubs are probably expensive too. Probably like what, $60 an hour court time? Just court time for indoor tennis. Look at that beautifully strung raqueta. Raqueta. Now everything in metrics. It's UTR, USD, NTRP. 28 years. I don't know your age mark. I'm 32, but love when an unknown tennis player enter pro tour and kick others out. Now it's all measured. Yeah, Spanish raqueta. So it's gonna be the next live stream. Gonna be about. I'm not gonna live stream tomorrow. I got some stuff going on, which is one of the biggest reasons why I live stream tonight. I'm thinking about doing like a live recording podcast. I haven't done a podcast in a while, and I think Wimbledon between weeks 1 and 2 would be a good one to live record in front of a camera, and then upload the audio to Spotify, Google Podcast, Apple Podcast, stuff like that. You obviously want to keep as a YouTube channel, you want to have a strong base, but you also want to experiment just a little bit of different stuff. That's why I did. I started off with purely string reviews, and then I got into match play, which is a big piece of content my channel does. And I'm like, you know what? If I'm reviewing strings, why not review rackets? Why not review shoes as well? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. It's a YouTube channel. If I did the same thing, yeah, I'll grow, but eventually it's going to stagnate and die. So you want to try things that are a little bit different, but not too different. I wouldn't start putting stuff on my YouTube channel that's pure video games. I'll link on my Twitch TV./Mark_Sanset. If you guys want to watch me play video games, I haven't been on there in a while, but you should definitely, follow me anyway. But I think I'll be doing World of Warcraft when Dragonflight comes out on Twitch.tv on my channel. But I would never play video games on this channel. I would alienate way too many people, right? Do you call in for podcasts? No, I'm just doing a podcast topic. I'll be the only one talking, but I'll be taking feedback from the chat. That's what I'm thinking. I'm still trying to figure it out. It's stuff you got to do as a business owner now. Encordado. Or that's Italian. Encordado. All right, guys. If you guys haven't already, do me a favor, hit like. Why are there only 6 likes? There's 16 of you. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell for more original tennis content. And as always, guys, happy hitting.